Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is going to focus on the month of November 2021. We are looking for monthly messages. So if you haven't as of yet chosen an image with a tree on it, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below in the description box where you can go directly to the picture image and take as much time as you need in order to choose your tree of choice. For your reading, I chose different fall color changing trees. I chose the ginkgo, the maple, and the oak. If during the selection process you feel led to pick more than one tree, by all means, always listen to your intuition. Listening to your intuition is always going to be highly encouraged here. Pick more than one tree for your monthly November messages if you feel it necessary. Although this reading is focused on the month of November for the year 2021, I do consider these readings timeless for the simple fact that you could be watching this reading a couple months after November of 2021 and realize, you know what, I was experiencing some of those things in November of 2021. So that's why I do consider it timeless, although it's not a normal, pick a card in a sense where this one is focused on a specific time frame. These readings are general, so although there will be many of you clicking on this reading, I can't possibly expect to connect with every single person that does. So they are general. They're not going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And what I always say is if this particular reading doesn't connect for you, before you click off my channel altogether, maybe consider checking out my pick a card playlist. I have a bunch of readings I've already done there. There could be one somewhere in one of those playlists that has something that you're looking for. And let's say after maybe you've explored my channel, you realize I'm not the reader for you. That is totally okay, because you know what? I trust the universe. I trust Great Spirit to guide you right and true. And I trust that you will be led to the right person, the right video, the right reading that has the messages that you need on your journey right now in this particular moment, because that's how the magic works. So with all that being said, Star Family, let's go ahead and go directly to your reading of choice. Pile number 1, you chose the Gingko Tree. We are looking at monthly messages for you for the month of November 2021. We want to see what the month might bring, what it might look like, okay, what might go down in your month. So let's take a look, right? November 2021, pile number 1 viewers. Look at that. I didn't even get a chance really to shuffle much, but we have celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. The full energy. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be daring. I always think of the Fool as, Bob Ross would say, your bravery test. Okay. The reason for that is because the Fool does take a leap of faith. It doesn't know what lies ahead, but it takes the journey anyway. Because it knows something is out there waiting for it to be discovered, right? Waiting to be discovered. So it doesn't travel lightly. It doesn't travel with a heavy burden. Just put it that way. It travels lightly, okay? It travels lightly in the direction of the unknown. The reason why I say it travels lightly, and I had to correct myself because I said it doesn't travel. Yes, it does travel lightly. Anyhow. What I was saying is that it travels lightly. The reason being it does not carry the burdens of the past with it. It has only just a little satchel on its back. That's it. I'm just going to carry the basic of what I need, and I'm going to, just leave it all behind, and I'm going forward into the future, into the unknown. That takes courage. It takes bravery, yes, because again, the Fool doesn't exactly know what lies ahead, but it has to. It feels this inclination and pull to go anyway. This is a leap of faith. So some of you in the month of November might be taking leaps of faith. You might be traveling in a totally new direction. You might have a fresh new start in some aspect of your life. And Spirit is saying, have courage. Embrace the changes that lie ahead of you, because they're going to broaden your horizons and open you up to a whole new world in the month of November. Don't be afraid. Right? Don't be afraid. Because the risk that you take very well might be worth it. We have the celebration card, which is indicating that you're ready for these new things, right? Look at that. The Fool is a card of new things, and it says you're ready. You're ready for this. You're ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Yeah. You're ready for this new energy. You're ready for this new journey. You're ready for these broadened horizons in whatever form they come. All right. So let's see if we can get 3 cards. This is a Sasser Vito Tarot for November 2021. Those of you choosing the Gingko Tree for your reading. Pile number 1 viewers. Let's see. The month of November. Okay. So we have the, what? The 10 of Cups. Heck yeah. All right. What else? November 2021. Pile number 1 viewers. This is off to a great start. So let's see. November 2021. Pile number 1 viewers. And if I need more cards, I will grab them. I'll put them over here. So we have the 10 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And the King of Wands. Nice. So self-empowered energy is what I'm picking up from this. Yeah, we would need that, right? We would need that courage and that bravery of the King of Wands to take action. Do you see? To take action and not be held back. King of Wands is a go-getter energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that could be you somewhere in your chart. If not, it's just an energy you're taking on. But the King of Wands is definitely a go-getter. He does not sit back. He goes out and makes things happen. Just like the Magician, I also see him as, an energy of going out and making things happen. Because again, the Magician has all the tools on the table. So I kind of feel like the King of Wands is using his personal magic, stepping into his personal power by doing something that normally might scare you, right? This feeling is you coming out of your comfort zone and doing the things that are outside of the box. Stepping into the unknown bravely. But at the same time, you're ready for this. This is your moment. November is the month where you do things that your old self would normally kind of shy away from. And this new energy that you're taking risks upon, okay, maybe even new opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles. Whatever opportunity is coming your way, it's an open door, right? 3 cards of new energy right here. There's an open door for you, pile number 1 viewers. And there's an opportunity here that's going to require you leap. And trust that Great Spirit will provide the net to catch you. Okay? Trust in, it says leap and the net will appear, right? There's a saying that says that. Leap and the net will appear. Well, the thing is, it's like the moment you decide, you are giving the universe or Great Spirit the okay to assist you. Because you have to decide what it is that you want in order for the universe to line things up for you. And that's what this is telling me. There's something that you might be deciding to do in November that's going to require a leap of faith, and require your action and, I feel decisive energy, because the King of Wands is very sure of himself. He knows what he wants. He has the confidence and the courage to go after what it is that he wants. So I feel like the minute you decide to take a leap or choose something different, even if it might scare you a bit, and you work up your courage and your bravery, the doors are open to you. The 10 of Cups is here indicating happiness and fulfillment. There could be somebody new in your midst for the month of November. You could meet new love with the 10 of Cups, somebody who maybe has that life partner energy about them. They could be a King of Wands, possibly. It could be an existing connection as well, that's celebrating something special in the month of November. Maybe a ring, an engagement, possibly. Maybe the purchase of a new home. Maybe a wedding taking place, a celebration, right? But I do feel that there's opportunities here. It's like Spirit's blessing you with something special in the month of November. Could be a new job, a new creative career endeavor with the King of Wands that would make you really happy and fulfilled and content in your your everyday life with the Ten of Cups that maybe would provide for you and your family. There's a lot of different scenarios I could see in this, but whatever it is, it's definitely going to be something to celebrate. Whatever this blessing is, an opportunity that becomes open to you is going to make you really happy with the Ten of Cups. It could definitely be a good move for your household too. Because Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles can be life partner energy. It could also be home and family. Your home life. But this blessing, whatever new door is being opened to you, is of a tangible nature. It's earth energy with the Ace of Pentacles, right? And it's something you can see, something you can hold, something you can touch, right? We also have the honeybee or the worker bee. And whenever I see the bee, that is a symbol of the sun. It's also the symbol of Ra. It denotes the tears of Ra whenever we see honey. Nonetheless, honey is the symbol of a sweet life. It's the reward for your labor. So there's something that some of you maybe have been working on. I don't know if it's a creative endeavor with the King of Wands, entrepreneurial, maybe business related, or if it's love related with the Ten of Cups, or something you've been working on. And this is indicating that there is, with the Ace of Pentacles, something to be shown for this. It's the beginnings of something really sweet taking place here. Sometimes the Ace of Pentacles can speak of the initial investment in something. The initial investment into something really real. So embrace these changes that are happening in November. Embrace the opportunities that are presented to you. These opportunities may lead you to something wonderful, something very happy that would bring you ultimate fulfillment and joy. That might bring you, it could bring you love. It could bring you something, a gift that's tangible, something that, again, you've been maybe wanting for yourself. If there's a creative idea that you have been, considering, November might be the month where you take that leap to get it launched off the ground. Again, the initiation with the Ace of Pentacles of a creative endeavor that might bring you happiness and fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. There's lots to celebrate in November. Have some adventure. Have some fun this month. Because part of me is feeling with the Fool that whatever fun you do have, right, is going to lead to something. There's this feeling I got of like somebody going and doing something just for fun, for the hell of it, right? Oh, let's have a good time. Let's do this, that, and the other. Or why don't we like do something outside of the box for a weekend or a day? And then in the midst of doing that random ass thing, you come across something awesome. You come across an idea, maybe a person, maybe the aha green light moment that you need for something else entirely. Do you see? I feel like the King of Wands has gained some form of inspiration. And that click of inspiration, right, is what sets the Fool off on his new journey to take a risk and try something and embrace change and do something that maybe previously would have scared him. But there's this feeling from this reading that's giving me this, it's giving me the vibe of like having lots of light bulb moments go off, and then because the light bulb moment is so clear and the universe is literally handing you it, right, like literally with the Ace of Pentacles, handing it to you or showing you with clarity or knocking on your door with an opportunity, literally with the Ace of Pentacles, there's little room to debate. You see, there's little room to debate what's right in front of you. Like, this is the moment where you act upon it, where you do it, where you invest in something, where you purchase maybe something big, or you start a business, or you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different things you can initiate in the month of November, and that's what this is saying. It's going to be made so clear that you can't deny what's in front of you. And then the King of Wands because he's so sure of the spiritual nudge and inspiration he's been given, he acts upon that with full authority, self-empowered authority. So have trust, faith, and courage in yourself this month in November. I think you're going to have tons to celebrate. Act upon the nudges you're given. Take risks where you feel led to. Don't be afraid. Don't hold yourself back. This could lead to your happiness. It could lead to beautiful opportunities and blessings as a result. Sometimes the Ace of Pentacles also can speak of a manifestation being delivered to you, if you know what I mean. It's usually, the analogy I use is the knock on the door, Amazon finally delivering your package. Okay, and there's no box too big. Okay, anything that you can imagine, dream of, that you wish to materialize and manifest, the universe has a box big enough to fit that thing in it. And then the Ace of Pentacles is like the delivery of that package. Don't be scared to open it when it comes, is kind of like what this is feeling like. Okay, so let's see if we can get some making magic here. And then, like, when you do, right, when you do take that leap, when you decide to do that thing, whatever that is, go out and celebrate, right? Be proud of yourself for taking that leap. Because now that you did, the universe can align you with the outcome you wish for. It just needed you to decide. That's the feeling. It just needed you to decide. There's a whole new world opening up to you as a result of now choosing to do something and take a risk, okay? You could have a, you know, there's so many different things that could be presented to you, but it's something of an emotionally fulfilling nature, something also of a creative nature, and something of a tangible physical nature, because it's earth energy, creative inspiration with the wands, and the emotional fulfillment of the cups, you see. So, yeah. So let's see, a few making magic cards. Love charm. What? Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Didn't I say that? You could definitely have somebody new come into your life. Definitely. Life partner energy with the Ten of Cups, as I said. You could also be attracting something that you've been having on your heart for a long time. Okay, so yeah. The festival. What? Creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Wait a minute here. You normally pop bottles of champagne and have fireworks at special events and parties and festivals, right? Ah, so you might have special, lots of special events taking place, special occasions to celebrate possibly as well. So November, pile number 1 viewers, November, especially with the King of Wands here, and these 3 cards, seems like it's going to be exciting, an exciting time. November is going to be super exciting for you. So I'd love to know in the comment section what it is that you got going on. Can I be invited? Right? Because it feels great. It feels fun. It feels like you're going to be loving life in November. And things are looking up. Very exciting times ahead of you with this full energy and the King of Wands. So embrace that. Have fun. So let's see what angel numbers come up for you. If you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I roll the dice for you to get angel numbers for your reading. These numbers can indeed confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide you with additional messages that you need personally. I don't give you a source to look up the numbers because I want you to go find your own magic. I know oftentimes, you know, when you go do some research, Spirit takes you down other rabbit holes. You come across other synchronicity, serendipity, and nuggets that Spirit needs you to find along the way. And if I gave you a shortcut, I might rob you of that experience and or journey. So I don't give you a shortcut. Likewise, I always tell everybody, please don't put the number interpretation in the comment section. We don't want to rob anybody of taking that journey to look up the numbers for themselves and come across other confirmation that they need. So please don't put any number interpretations in the comment section. So let's see what numbers come up for you for this special reading for November 2021. Pile number 1 viewers. All right, so we have 6, 9, 4. 694 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number and see what that brings to you for your November monthly message. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. And if you want to ever support me beyond YouTube, check me out on Etsy. I have handmade crystal jewelry that I make with my 2 hands on my free time. I also have powerful Tektite crystals like Moldavite and Libyan desert glass there. And I also have light language activations, and I also have personal readings, keyword when available. So much love to you wherever you are. Pile number 1 viewers, take care of yourself and always keep shining. Pile number 2 viewers, you chose the maple tree. We are looking for messages for the month of November 2021. We want to take a look to see what might the month be like for you, what's happening in the month, maybe what to expect for November 2021 for you. Pile number 2 viewers choosing the beautiful maple tree. Let's see what the monthly message is for you. Just need 1 card. Okay. Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. So it looks like the month of November is going to be super positive for you. By the way, I'm using the Sasarabito Tarot. Okay, so let's see. Positive month ahead for November 2021. Viewers choosing pile number 2. So let's see. What else can we get from the tarot to help us understand your month ahead? 3 cards, please. Okay. And if I need more cards, I will grab them here from the side. There we go. 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the King of Swords. Let's see what this is all about. What's going on with this 3 of Swords? Okay, did you see that? Queen of Pentacles. I'm gonna grab 1 more, kind of like to see what the energy is leaving the month of November. So let's take a look. Towards the end of November, the outcome for this month. Let's see, 1 card for the outcome, please, for November 2021. The 4 of Wands. So yeah, I think this is a positive outcome overall. All right, so I feel like November is going to be a month where you're having to consider a few things. The reason why I say this is because the 2 of Pentacles is here, and there's a little bit of a juggling act taking place. Sometimes we're weighing the pros and cons of a situation, maybe in regards to our goals with the earthly energy, maybe our earthly life and needs, maybe our job, our money, right, with the 2 of Pentacles. So we're maybe juggling finances, maybe trying to figure out what to do about a job situation. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I have to wonder if some of you are concerned and, you know, frustrated and angsty. Okay, I'm picking that up from this. Angsty about maybe money, job, finances, something like that. The 3 of Swords is indicating a conflict of head and heart. Maybe it's a conflict of head and heart in regards to a job situation, in regards to a career. And you're having to consider and think about a few things. Again, the juggling act of the 2 of Pentacles. Now, again, weighing the pros and cons maybe of an earthly situation, right? Our material situation in your everyday physical environment and circumstance. And there's a little bit of like, you know, weighing your options, thinking about it, considering. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. We have Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That could be you somewhere in your chart, someone around you. But nonetheless, what this is telling me is that there are some concerns in regards to a job, your earthly situation, maybe your money, and there's something to decide or consider, right? The thing is that it's more mind over matter is the feeling here. Because it does say with the Oracle card, positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Okay, good fortune. So you might be overthinking it more than necessary, it kind of feels like, or putting too much emphasis on maybe negative thinking with the Three of Swords. You might be worried, stressed, angsty over it. It's more or less an imbalance of your head and your heart. Your head says one thing, your heart says another, and it's like, which one are you letting win? But really, when it all boils down to it, you got to have a balance between the two in order to find stability with the Queen of Pentacles and maintain a strong foundation. The thing is that despite what it is you're debating here, despite what it is that you might be all in your head about with the Three of Swords and the King of Swords, the Four of Wands is indicating stability. It could also be that in the midst of some serious fluctuations taking place in your life in the month of November, you are learning how to securely ground yourself despite what's happening around you. That's also another scenario I see. It could also be that this is you in the month of November taking control over your thoughts and saying, I don't care what's happening all around me, the fluctuations of life, right? Outside of yourself. Two of Pentacles. I'm going to bring my mind and my heart into alignment, and I'm going to secure myself. I'm going to be deeply rooted like the tree. Okay. And I'm not going to break. Consider, the reason why I'm using this analogy is because Two of Pentacles can speak of fluctuations. The Queen of Pentacles is deeply rooted like a tree. She's grounded energy. She's safe, secure energy like a tree. Trees are deeply rooted in the ground, in the earth, right? And when weather comes about, they learn how to sway with the fluctuating environment and weather. If they're too rigid in their thinking, right? Let's say, if they're too rigid, they can snap, they can break under, with a strong gust of wind. But this is about swaying. This is about bending, flowing, right? Bending so you don't break. This is about you, November, having the opportunity to maintain a positive mindset no matter what is happening all around you. Because look where it's leading. This is your outcome. Four of Wands. Stable, secure, strong foundation. It's also celebratory energy. It's also an energy of success and achievement. So Spirit is also saying here, look, if you can be deeply rooted like the tree throughout the month of November, you got this. You got it. Again, this is more mind over matter. There could be some challenges, yes, with the Three of Swords. There could be some feelings of loss, sadness, or struggle, right? Maybe you're worried. But if you don't give that fear your energy, you come out on top at the end of the month, Four of Wands. There's a decision here with the Two of Pentacles. There's something to decide, something to consider. You're heavy in your thoughts about it. Yes, you're maybe conflicted, head and heart. Your heart says one thing, your mind says another. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, I'm not playing that game. Not this time. I'm not gonna give in to that. I know what I want. I know what I need. I'm safe. I'm secure. Spirit has my back. I'm going to focus on that. That might not seem logical to the King of Swords energy. Possibly, right? But again, queens in the deck are highly divine feminine energy, intuitive energies, right? Not gender specific, but they're highly intuitive energies. And they trust more the spirit, right? Energy and frequency are things that you can't see necessarily, but there certainly are things you can feel. And there's this feeling of trusting that over any negative talk, maybe self-talk, or any negative things happening in your environment. It's like, no, I'm not going to give it my energy. I'm going to be deeply rooted like the tree, and I'm going to secure myself and my foundation despite what's happening all around me. And if you can do that, right? If you can harness that and do that, there's so much, it feels like so much waiting for you on the other side of maybe what is just more or less like a mental thing taking place. I don't feel it as a necessarily a physical issue, more or less. It might just more or less be a mindset thing that can, you know, tug and pull at you a little bit in the month of November. But please know, Spirit is saying, look, despite what you perceive to be happening all around you, there is positive energy surrounding you. Love, good fortune, joy awaits you. So get your head right. Get your head right in alignment with your heart. If you have a serious decision to make, you might be scared to make a decision, but Spirit is also saying, trust yourself in the decision-making process. There's something positive on the other side of this choice. Here's your success with the Four of Wands. Here's your stability. Here's your assured win. Because the Four of Wands can speak of, you know, a positive achievement. Some of you might be experiencing fluctuations maybe in a relationship. You might be juggling something in a relationship with somebody, because we do have a king and a queen here. We have a Three of Swords and we have a Two of Pentacles. Twos speak of coupledom and partnerships. Threes can speak of a three-party situation, not necessarily three people, but it can speak of you, someone, and a circumstance that you're dealing with and having to figure that all out. But if you can get through this, if you can hold your ground and not allow the outside environment fluctuations or circumstance control, you know, your mindset or have power over your mindset, if you can not give it your energy in a negative way and hold a positive, right, thought, hold positive energy and thought frequency towards this, you at the end of the month come out on top with the Four of Wands. And that's an energy of balance here. It's a balanced card. It's also an 11-11 card. There is love, joy, good fortune awaiting you this month. But you can't let your head get in the way of that. Because, yeah, King of Swords can be super analytical, right? Queen of Pentacles is more practical, right? She wants to dot every I, cross every T. She wants to feel safe and secure. So there's something that could be bothering you in the month of November that's maybe not allowing you to feel fully safe and secure. But Spirit here is telling you, please don't stay in that vibe. Don't allow that to take control or take over you in the month of November, because it's leading you to something great towards the end of the month with the Four of Wands. And if you can maintain yourself through the fluctuations, it's all good. I say there could be an important choice or decision to make in November that you could be fighting with yourself about, because we have the King of Swords here and we have the Two of Pentacles. Options, right? Juggling options or considering pros and cons with the Two of Pentacles, and then the analytical, logical mind thinking of the King of Swords. The thing is that, you know, to take on the King of Swords energy, the King of Swords acts in truth. So again, what rings true to you? Standing in your truth, walking in your truth, owning your truth, like whatever that feels, whatever feels right to you is the right choice to make. And trust your intuition. Trust your divine feminine intuition to resolve it, to follow through with what feels best and right to you. Because that challenging or difficult choice is an opportunity really for you to listen to yourself and trust yourself in the process of that choice to lead you to something great or good. I feel like November is a month of a positive turn of events for you that maybe you weren't anticipating. I feel like you're coming out of the Three of Swords energy. You could be balancing your head and your heart. And that leads to something wonderful, positive. So I want to see what the Making Magic cards have to say about this. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It does feel a little, hold on. It does feel a little rocky. The beginning of the month, but we end off stable and secure over here. Okay, so let's see if we can get at least one more. So trust your discernment, your decision making, because there's something positive on the other side of this that you could be fighting with yourself about, like as far as fighting with yourself and making a choice. There's something super positive on the other side of this. I don't know if it's a career choice. I don't know if it's a money thing, or a physical circumstance, right? Because all this earth energy. But there's something positive on the other side of this. Okay? And that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. The trusting in yourself in the decision-making process, so that way you can reach your success when all is said and done. If you put too much energy into the negative, you know what I mean, you can it kind of feels like you can end up thwarting what awaits you on the other side of the choice. Okay, and I know that seems kind of like dun dun dun, but you know, I gotta read what I see. So look at that, happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. Okay, happy situation, insight, opens a third eye to strengthen intuition. Like, remember I was talking about trust your intuition. All right, there's something happy on the other side of this. I feel like there is a situation that could be resolving between you and another also. So if you're worried about love or something going wrong in love, there is a resolution on the other side of that. I feel the resolution coming from the King of Swords and the stability and the happy outcome of this scenario with the Four of Wands. So if you and somebody else are in conflict with one another, if there's a challenge in the midst of something between you and another, this is getting resolved. This is stabilizing. Okay, and there is a happy outcome on the other side of this challenge, difficulty, or I feel like misunderstanding in the month of November. Okay, and there is insight, clarity coming, right? So there is a resolution in the month of November in regards to whatever scenario, circumstance, situation, whether that be with something or someone. There is a resolution here, and it's headed in the right direction. So again, you want to focus on the outcome and the resolution you want to see. Again, with the Three of Swords, don't put your energy into the negative mindset, and put your emotions in that vibration too, because we're headed towards something great on the other side of this scenario, whatever it may be. And that's where Spirit wants you to focus. Focus on the positive energy. There is positive energy surrounding you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits you. Things are going to resolve themselves. So if you're scared, you're worried, you know, if you're going to make the right choice, or if this situation with someone is going to resolve itself, we have the Four of Wands as your outcome. Let's focus on that. Four of Wands could also talk about a house, a home, right? So if some of you are juggling also a situation where maybe you have to choose a home, okay? If you're focusing on whether or not there's, you know, an option between homes or locations or something like that. That's my cat making that noise. You're going to end up with the Four of Wands where you need to be in a happy way. So trust your intuition on what feels best to you, especially if you're choosing between homes. Maybe some of you are buying a house and you have to decide between house A and house B, you know? Like, I could see that in here too with the Four of Wands for sure. And again, Queen of Pentacles is all about earthly, tangible things, right? Things in the material world. So if it's not about love, you know, or a scenario where it's you and another person, it could just be about something in your material, everyday life and environment. Could be choosing between a difficult choice between a job A or job B. But trust your intuition on the choice that you make. And don't doubt yourself once you made the choice. It could be also location that you're debating as well. A relocation for some of you. Okay, so you might be confronted with a difficult choice, but I trust that you will do the right thing based on your intuition, the way that speaks to you. And I mentioned Queen of Pentacles, using her intuition, and here we have the Insight card, which speaks of your strengthened intuition in this situation. Okay, so pile number 2 viewers, let's go ahead and grab some dice to roll for angel numbers for your monthly November reading. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice to get additional messages for your reading. These angel numbers, once you look them up, may confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide you with additional messages that you need personally. I always recommend that you do your own research, find a source that you trust. I don't want to recommend a source, perhaps, because it could be one you don't like. So at that point, I prefer that you find one that you do like. Do the research, take your time to take that journey to find out what the numbers mean. The reason why I encourage you to take the journey to look it up is because along the way you could come across other synchronicity, serendipity, and other nuggets that Spirit wants you to find to confirm things on your journey. And if I gave you a shortcut, I would end up robbing you of that experience. I don't want that to happen. I know how important those nuggets of confirmation are. Likewise, I always tell people, please don't put the number interpretation in the comment section. We don't want to rob anyone of finding their own magic. Spirit does take people down different rabbit holes, right, that are needed for one's personal journey. So if we gave everybody a shortcut, we will rob them of that again. So let's see what numbers come up for you, pile number 2 viewers. We have 7. Hold on. Can you see that? We have 7, 9, 11. 7, 9, 11. Go ahead and look up that number. You can definitely break that down if you wanted to. You might be able to find that. I mean, usually when you get higher up in the 4-digit numbers, it's harder to find. That's why you can break them down. So if you wanted to break it down, you could look up 791, 911. You can add 7, 9, and 11 to get a single digit and keep breaking it down till you get a single digit. You don't break down master numbers like 11, 22, and 33, I think. But I'll go ahead and put this number in the screen for you right here, so that way you can look at the different options, okay? So this is your angel number. If you feel that this has helped you in some way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Every interaction helps this channel grow, reach more people, find who it needs to. If you ever want to take it a step further to support me beyond YouTube, check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, powerful tektite crystals like moldavite and Libyan desert glass. Here's one, for example. And I also have personal readings and light language activations there when, keyword when, available. Okay, so much love to you wherever you are. Pile number 2 viewers, be safe, be well, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 3 viewers, you chose the lovely oak tree. We are looking at monthly messages for the month of November 2021. Let's see what the month might look like for you, pile number 3 viewers. What is ahead of you for the month of November? What to expect? What might be happening? Let's see. Pile number 3 viewers, choosing the lovely oak tree. What are the messages for you for the month of November 2021? Come on, I'd sooner have one fly out, right? Normally they do. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. The world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. The owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. And you know what? The world card is also a card of change and transition. The world card signifies a successful closing out of a cycle, which then starts you back over in a new cycle with the Fool energy. Okay? So, this is saying new possibilities are opening up to you in all areas of your life. You're in a period of transition, so trust the spiritual messages and wisdom that you receive during this powerful transitionary time that you're in. The owl is also a symbol of knowledge and wisdom and divine guidance. So, yeah, I think this is saying that Spirit is leading you definitely to something new for the month. And it might seem like with the owl energy, because this animal medicine does navigate at night. It may seem like you're guided into the unknown, or you're traveling into unknown territory. Maybe feeling like you're being led through the dark. But the world is full of possibilities is what this is saying. And Spirit wants you to be open to the possibilities that lie ahead. Okay? There are important changes taking place, but for all the right reasons is a feeling that this gives me. The reason why I say that is because the world is your leveling up card. Okay? There's a leveling up taking place in November, some sort of advancement taking place in your life in November. So this is the Sassurabito Tarot. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Wands for November 2021. What is the message for you? Pile number 3 viewers choosing the oak tree. Let's see if we can get 2 more cards. If I need more, I'll grab more over here. So we have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, and the Empress. Okay, so the feeling that I got here, real quick, the first thing that I felt pulling all 3 of them over was, don't let yourself get the best of you. Weird, I know. Don't let yourself get the best of you. The reason why I say that, sorry, I bumped the thing right above my head. The reason why I say that is because the Five of Wands is a challenge card. Sometimes it's an angst and struggle card. Okay? It's the reason why it is because a lot of times it can speak of conflict within ourselves, conflict outside of ourselves in our environment, conflict with others in regards to maybe not agreeing, maybe butting heads with somebody, maybe not being on the same page. But also times we can be in that vibration with ourselves. Right? Sometimes we can fight with our head and our heart. Gosh, this is, you know what? This is reminding me of another pile already in this reading, in the same reading, but I won't spoil it. Anyhow, the Five of Wands is that energy. It's like, right? It's that angsty energy, and it's frustration, whether it's frustration in a situation or scenario, whether frustration with somebody, maybe frustrated with ourselves, but it's that. It's a number 5. And you know what? Number 5s do speak of change, and sometimes challenge with the change. But Spirit is saying here, yeah, you're undergoing changes in the month of November, but, you know, don't let that get the best of you, because you're moving into something really special, a leveling up or advancement of some sort in your journey. And you might seem like you're flying into the unknown like the owl, but the owl is an animal that trusts its instincts and intuition. It doesn't need to see at night to fly and know where it's going or to hunt down its prey, you see. And we can take on that animal medicine energy. We can trust our intuitive, divine, inner knowing GPS system of our soul as we navigate this new energy, right? So as you navigate this new energy, trust your intuition. It may feel like, ugh, right? With the Five of Wands, but look what it's leading you to. Your fertility, your abundance, okay? Fertility with the Empress, abundance with the Ten of Pentacles. It's leading to something strong, safe, a strong foundation with the Ten of Pentacles. All areas of your life are advancing. We see that with the Ten of Pentacles, and we see that with the divine energy of the Empress. There's a fertile period here that you're entering into. Some of you might end up, you know, married with the Ten of Pentacles and pregnant. I don't know, but that's just a possibility. You know, that's one scenario. Another scenario is that you could be struggling or frustrated in a job situation with the Five of Wands. Maybe you don't get along with your coworkers. Maybe it's just, you know, it's just not a healthy environment with the Five of Wands where it's like it doesn't align with you, you see? And there, the month of November is opening up to new possibilities on the career or job front with the Ten of Pentacles, offering you a job that you can grow in, a job that you can find long-term stability in, a job that maybe you can retire with, that might give you a good pension. You see what I'm saying? With the Ten of Pentacles, and set you up with the Empress energy to manifest and create the life that you want as a result of this advancement in your pay. Maybe some of you in the month of November are actually leaving a job that was more struggle than anything, entering into one more stable, which allows you to flourish like the Empress. I also feel like there's advancement when it comes to, if it's not a new job or whatever, then it's a leveling up in your current finances, money coming through in some way with the Ten of Pentacles, where, there's wealth here. There's legacy building here with the Ten of Pentacles. There's definitely more than enough with the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe a challenging period in the finances is improving with the Ten of Pentacles, and then putting you on the path with the Empress to manifest all your heart's desires. I say manifest because the Empress is a number 3. It's all about expansion and creation. So again, the advancement taking place here in the month of November. And you're shifting into this advancement. And it's that weird, uncertain feeling that might make you feel like you're in the dark as you are advancing and leveling up to where you can finally see it, right? It's that weird period before you finally start to see it materialize with the Ten of Pentacles that might have you with the Five of Wands a little angsty. But that feels like just a short blip, right? A temporary feeling. That's what that feels like. Spirit wants you to keep an open mind, be open to all possibilities in all areas of your life, because you are literally leveling up and advancing in different aspects of life. Whether it be, maybe love, sure. Could be definitely leveling up in your career, maybe in your overall spiritual journey. Maybe you're stepping into your higher self with your divine feminine Empress energy. You're stepping into that divine feminine power. You're aligning with it, perhaps. Maybe some of you are aligning with a divine feminine energy, as in another person. Okay. Life partner material with the Ten of Pentacles. Marriage, definitely. Home life energy. So some of you could be meeting a divine Empress, and some of you are the divine Empress meeting your life partner. Do you see? In November. And the challenge is over. The Five of Wands is the energy to me that's dissipating. And this is what you're moving into. Future stability, the birth of your wishes, your dreams, your manifestations, the physical materialization of them with the Ten of Pentacles. Spirit is also saying here that you've advanced. The month of November is where you're going to start to see this materialize and come to fruition. You have advanced on a successful level. You have closed out a cycle, maybe a challenging cycle, successfully with the world. And you've gained so much knowledge and spiritual wisdom from this challenging cycle that is closing out. Spirit also wants to congratulate you and tell you that, hey, you've earned this level up. Pile number 3 viewers, you've earned this. And it's going to start to show. You're going to have something to show for it on a physical level with the Ten of Pentacles. Divine Empress energy is that of birthing your dreams from the inner spirit realm to the physical outer realms in front of you. So you can touch it, hold it, see it. Okay, because everything starts with an idea first. Just like a baby is born, or baby is gestated or conceived in the womb. It takes time to gestate, right? Before it's finally birthed into the physical. The same thing applies when it comes to your manifestations, your dreams, your hopes, the things that you envision for yourself. It all starts in the mind and is birthed in the spirit realm first before it becomes physical, before it becomes tangible in your physical everyday world. I always call her the birth of a dream. The Empress births the dream. She is a form of creation. So this is you opening up yourself. November is a month where you start to see the birth of a dream, the birth of the things that you have been holding in your spirit world or in the spiritual realm start to show signs of life in your physical realm now, right? Why? Because you've advanced, you've leveled up, and now this is the time where you've mastered that. You've mastered yourself in that way, and now you start to see it come about. So there's major advancements leveling up in your physical material world in regards to your manifestations. The month of November is going to start to show you these things. So be open to the possibilities, even if at times with the owl energy you feel like you're navigating in the dark, you're not. And if you know how to navigate in the dark like the owl, then that's definitely a great skill to have, because that's saying you trust your intuition and your discernment. And even when things feel like a little angsty or off, right, you still trust yourself. You still trust the intuitive nudges that you're given. You don't allow that to shake you up or sway you, because you trust yourself. You trust your intuition. So any outside, angst, fluctuations, or conflicts in your environment, none of that has the power to shake you when you have your own spiritual intuition and discernment to rely upon. So I see improvements. I see leveling up. I see a fertile month ahead. Some of you could definitely get pregnant after a period of difficulty, struggle, and, with the 5 of Wands, maybe struggling to get pregnant. And November might be the month where you find out that you are. So yeah, that's why the world is here saying be open to all the possibilities, new possibilities in all areas of your life, because you're currently in a period of transition. So you're entering into wonderful things, new things, successful things with the world energy, the achievement and attainment of material goals, and the birth of those dreams into physical reality. So again, don't let yourself get the best of you, right? If you feel that angsty energy, don't put your focus on that, because look at what you're moving into. That navigating in the dark might feel a little uncomfortable at times, but you're safe, you're secure, your foundation is strong. That's what you should be trusting over anything that might try to tell you otherwise. Again, life partner energy coming through with the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe a challenging period in a previous cycle with other relationships. Like, I feel like all that's going out the door. There's something special coming your way for sure. Someone special maybe coming your way too. All right, so let's see if we can get just a couple cards from the Making Magic Oracle. And then I'm going to roll the dice for angel numbers. Okay, something else just came to me. The feeling is Spirit saying that the month of November, your manifestations like that, like, I feel like the feeling is things are going to manifest quickly. I'm feeling speed. I don't know why. It's not like I have an 8 of Wands anywhere on the table, but I'm feeling speed, like quickly. Things are going to manifest quickly. Things are going to materialize quickly. Oh, funny. A quick birth, okay? Like with these 2 cards. Right here. You know, like some people, 1 minute they get a contraction, and like 20 minutes later, they've already birthed a baby. Like, that's kind of what this feels like with these 2 cards. I know that's weird, but that's when I get weird images and feelings like that, I gotta share them, because that's what that feels like. It's not like one of those long drawn out labors. And this could be figurative or literal, if you know what I mean. If you're in the throes of manifesting something, November is feeling like the month where it literally feels like instant manifestation abilities. You think it 1 minute, and a day later, not even a day later, or 20 minutes later, boom, there you go. The Empress is popping those manifestations out of her spiritual womb, if you know what I mean. That's what that feels like. So let's see. Strange feelings, but yeah, I share them when I get them, and images. So let's see if we can get some making magic, at least 2, to help with this reading for November. One more. Okay. What do we have here? Breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. Yeah, that would be the energy of the 5 of Wands, the angst, right? The feeling of that is not feeding that. I remember I used the analogy like not feeding that monster in one of those other readings I did. I don't know which one it was, but there was this feeling of like not feeding the monster, right? You're breaking the bad habits of angst or whatever, frustration, conflict, inner conflict within oneself. You see what I'm saying? And trusting your intuition with the owl energy. That's what that feels like. And as a result of doing that, you're navigating into this new chapter, which is going to be full of blessings, financial windfalls, blessings, 10 of Pentacles, legacy, solid foundations in your money. You're going to have more than enough, right? So yeah, I feel like, again, not letting yourself get the best of you. That's what that would be right here. All right, so let's see this one. The elements of fire, air, earth, water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. You are safe in this new transition. Okay, you are entering a new chapter. Some of the old is still, you know, you're in that weird in-between space, right? As one door closes, another one opens. That's what that feels like. But Spirit is saying here, you know, you're safe in all of this. I'm going to grab one more. And again, remember, was I mentioning the, see, that's the thing. I do these readings and I do them all back to back, and they're all bleeding together in my mind sometimes. I mentioned the Magician. I don't know if it was this in this reading or one of the other piles, but that is what that reminds me of. I think it might have been another pile. But again, it's the manifestation, right? With the Empress energy, we have all 4 elements on the table, literally, like the Magician. You are the 5th element, Spirit, which brings them all together to create and manifest and birth these things into physical reality with the Empress. So November might be a month where you are tapping into your magician abilities, using all the elements that you have on the table to manifest and birth these things like that. Again, I'll explain the magician card. Magician has the sword. It's mental energy. It's the thing you envision. It's the imagination. It's the mind. Again, the manifestation born in the spirit realm starts with the mind. Then you have the cups, which is your emotions. It's your heart getting in touch with the thing you envision and feeling it, the emotion, as if it's already yours, as if it's real. The wand is the power, the drive, the will, the determination, the desire for this thing you envision and feel so much with your heart. You can't let the passion and the fire go out for the thing that you wish to materialize, right? With the coin, the pentacle. The pentacle is you taking physical first steps towards the thing you envision, feel in your heart, and have such a passion, desire for achieving. Sometimes, in the midst of manifesting, we got to take little tangible, physical, everyday steps towards a thing. Like if I want a job, I'll use example. If I want a job, well, I can envision myself working there. I can feel it as if it's already mine. I can have the desire and passion for it and not give up on the thing I envision with the wand, but I also have to go fill out the application, right? That would be the pentacle. But it's you, the magician, who does all these things, uses all these elements to materialize and make things happen and manifest them. So, okay, we have fire. The element of fire, some of you might be fire signs, but it says the element of fire heralds new life. Look at that, renewed passion and positive transformation. So just more confirmation that you're transitioning into new energy of a positive nature. There is new life on the other side of whatever it is that this world is successfully closing out. You are learning how to, again, harness your energy, your power, all the elements within yourself to materialize and manifest. November is a month where you start to see the growth, okay, with the Empress, of this new life. I think this challenging, difficult conflict of, outside of you or within you or with someone is coming to a close. I think that's what's ending. That's what's falling off falling out the way. You've cleared your energy, right? You're not letting yourself get in your own way anymore, possibly. And therefore, look at all that's coming your way now as a result. So you're entering into something new here, new life, maybe new lifestyle, new way of living, possibly new people, new places, new things. Yes. And this is all going to be different. This is going to be completely different than what you're used to. This is going to be totally different. Whatever new cycle it is that November is opening up to you is not going to be like what you're used to. This is new. This is different. This is something else entirely. The old chapter of the world that's closing out, you learned from that, and that's what's successful about it. That wisdom and knowledge gained from that cycle that's closing out is what's actually leveling you up to become the magician, to birth your dreams into reality with the Empress, to manifest and materialize the wishes, the dreams, the hopes that the Empress births in her spiritual world. Again, everything starts in the spiritual first and then gets drawn down into the physical. It like literally gets, conceived, right? In the spiritual world first. All your dreams and manifestations get conceived in the spiritual world first before they come through, all right, the birth canal into the physical. And that's what's happening now. You're in that weird transitionary period that feels like you're navigating in the dark because the birth canal is dark, right? Before you emerge into the light. Okay? So it's that weird birth canal to your dreams, your manifestations. That's what's taking place now. That the feeling of November is that, being in the birth canal. Before you come out and you're in a whole new world, literally. Weird analogy, but I hope you catch my drift. New life. And the Empress does birth new life. She brings life into the world. She's a divine portal to bring life into the world. She's the go-between between the spirit and the physical. Just like the High Priestess. And she has a crown of stars on her head. You know, that divine feminine energy, she is that go-between between the stars and the physical, from as above, so below, right? And all that good stuff. So, but yeah, this is what's happening for the month of November. So before I keep ranting and rambling, let's go ahead and grab the dice. If you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I roll the dice for additional messages via the angel numbers that show up for you. You're going to have to look these numbers up for yourself. The number interpretations may indeed confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide you with additional messages you need personally for your journey. I always encourage you to do your own research, find a source that you trust. Don't want to recommend one you don't like because, again, you might, you know, it could be one you don't like. I don't want to do that. So I don't want to recommend one because it could be one you don't like. So go ahead and find one that you like, that you trust, and find the number interpretation that resonates with you. Take the journey to do this research for yourself, because along the way, you may come across other serendipity, synchronicity, and nuggets that Spirit wants you to find to help you along your journey. Taking the journey may confirm some things that you need. If I gave you a source off the bat, gave you a shortcut to look up the numbers, I would rob you of that experience. Taking that journey might lead you down a few rabbit holes that are needed for your journey. Likewise, I tell everybody, please do not put the number interpretation for other people in the comment section. We want everybody to go find their own magic, take their own journey to research the numbers for themselves, take whatever rabbit holes, go down whatever rabbit hole Spirit wants you to go down, again, in order to find your own serendipity and synchronicity. So let's see what numbers come up for you. Pile number 3 for November 2021. What is the message here via the angel numbers? Okay, hold on. I'm going to push this over. There's a 2. That fell out my hand. So there goes a 2. There's 1. So we have 4. Okay. 6. 465 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number, 465, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped or connected for you in some magical way, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. If you want to support me further beyond YouTube, go ahead and visit me on Etsy. The link to my Etsy shop store is down below in the description box. I have really cool handmade crystal jewelry I make with my 2 hands. I have powerful Tektite crystals like Moldavite, like this one, Moldavite and Libyan desert glass there. And I also have light language activations and personal readings there when available. So keyword when, right? Because sometimes they're sold out. So much love to you wherever you are. Take care of yourself, pile number 3 viewers, and always keep shining.